What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Nostalgic Gamers Club. My name's Zach, and if you're new to this channel, I just like retro games. I am not an expert. I am just a lover of these old games. And today, I wanted to take a look at the PlayStation 2 smash hit, pun absolutely intended, Simpsons Hit and Run. Now, this is one of those games that was weirdly inspired by like a million other things. The original, the thing that kind of sparked this was Simpsons Road Rage in 2001. Obviously, this game takes a lot from like Grand Theft Auto at the time, and it led to The Simpsons Hit and Run. So in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the front and back cover of this game, as well as the instruction booklet that came with it. And at the end, I'm going to throw in a little bit of gameplay for you because, you know, who doesn't like watching old gameplay? And if you're looking for a specific section, make sure you just check in the description because we will have timestamps for all of that down there. I don't know why I said we. I don't have a producer. It's just me with my camera. So taking a look here at the front of the box art, we have there's just a lot going on in this. I'm going to hold that up so we can kind of see what's going on here. So of course we have Homer running away. We got the Springfield police. We have Marge and Maggie over here. They're looking up at something going on over here. We got Bart and Lisa flying through a ring of fire, which is awesome. We have Apu at the Quickie Mart. His car is also on fire as he hit a fire hydrant. We have, oh gosh, I forget what their name is. The alien tentacle coming up through the sewer grate there. There's some slime coming down. There's a lot going on in this cover. I do love that the little yield sign or whatever sign that might end up being is just the Simpsons family. It says up here, The Simpsons Hit and Run. This is the PS2 version. This also came out for GameCube, PC, and Xbox, with Xbox generally being the highest rated version. On the back here, we do have some screenshots from the game, but I'm going to go through the text first. It says, "Save Springfield by car, by foot, by the seat of your pants. Springfield's biggest driving hazards are let loose. Drive yourself crazy in lawless fender benders and chaotic head-on collisions as your favorite Simpsons character. Unbuckle your seatbelt and set out on foot to investigate creepy crop circles and a diabolical conspiracy threatening to obliterate Springfield. Drop that donut and grab the wheel." And, you know, I really loved The Simpsons when this came out. I was kind of going through a Simpsons phase, if I'm being honest. So this really just hit for me when this game came out. We see what looks like maybe Bart flying through a bunch of obstacle rings here. It says bonus unlockables and multiplayer action. We'll go up to the top here. We see Homer. It looks like it's kind of really hard to tell. Almost like a UFO looking deal. It says over 50 mayhem-filled missions. We have Bart running around some sort of construction site here. Actual voiceovers by the Simpsons cast, which was awesome because a lot of video games, I feel like at the time, would have just somebody else that was like clearly not the cast, like if it was a game about a cartoon or a movie or something. So it was cool that they actually got the voice actors from The Simpsons for this. And then down here, it's Apu running near Moe's bar. Looks like he's going to be running into a cab there. It says authentic story by the Simpsons writers. And you can tell once you boot this up, and you'll see some gameplay here in a little bit, but once you boot this up, the writing, the comedy, the pacing is very Simpsons. It's not their best, just because I think there was some, I don't want to say miscommunication, but I think there was a little bit of a disconnect between animation and video games, where in video games, the player is kind of controlling the pace of things. I think that might have shifted things a little bit for this game. But it was still a very funny game. I remember my friends and I would just drive around and hit people and we'd be cracking up. So funny nonetheless. And the cool thing is that all of these screenshots that we're seeing are in a store window on TVs. So these are like display TVs. And we got the comic book guy, I forget his name. He's just kind of peeking around the corner there. Up top here, we do have some UFOs and then a little fun Easter egg here. We have the Mr. Plow sign. I don't know why, but I remember the Mr. Plow episode so vividly. I don't know. It shouldn't. I feel like it shouldn't live rent-free in my head like that, but it does, and it will. This game was rated T for teen for mild language, comic mischief, and violence. It was one player, but honestly, we did a lot of play and pass back in the day. Only took up 220 kilobytes on the memory card, had digital or analog control, and of course, the vibration function. And now, I don't really remember this a lot, so if you do remember this, please let me know in the comments. It says here, multi-tap for PS2 up to 4 players. Now, the disc for this is in my PS2 still, so and that is in storage at the moment because I had to record that and then put it up and then shift everything around. So that's in storage. But I do have the guide here, the little instruction manual, which again, I just love this front artwork. I think this is so beautiful and something that even at the time, I don't think you saw a lot of. I feel like in the early 2000s, this game came out in 2003, you were seeing a lot of like really gritty looking artwork, and that was just kind of the thing. But this was like, no, we're going to make this fun. I mean, it was a Simpsons, so obviously it's going to be fun, but they were going to make it fun. They're going to make it bright and vibrant and colorful. I just love that. So, of course, we have our table of contents. We just have some of the basics of, you know, what the analog controller layout is, things like that. They go over on this page the game controls as well as kind of your basic controls for getting on the road and driving. And I also love that this is a full color instruction booklet. We've seen a few of these on this channel that are not full color, and there's just something about a full color booklet. It's just nice. I love it. It's really nice. More info here about driving, how to start the game, as well as some wonderful art of The Simpsons around here. The scrapbook, which tracks your progress throughout the game. The various options that are available. The bonus game. It says the bonus game is not available until you find all the collector cards in at least one level of the main game. Race against computer opponents on these mini tracks or go head-to-head with up to 3 of your friends in a 4-player multiplayer game. Okay, so there's my answer. I always go through these in real time with you guys. So yeah, it looks like if you did want to do multiplayer, you could do this bonus game, which we never did. Goes through here, kind of the basic story objective of the game. And I'll leave these up so you guys can pause it if you want to read through all of these. They talk about things like navigation, how reckless driving will attract the attention of the police, which is just great. I mean, that's totally Grand Theft Auto. About coins and collector's cards. They really give you a lot of information in this. They talk about these chase, evade, and damage missions, how vehicle damage works, how phone booths work in this game. And I do think this is really interesting. So it says here that the phone booths are scattered throughout each of the levels, and they allow you to restore the condition of your current vehicle or switch to a different one. And I just remember me and my buddies would play, and we would buy all of the vehicles, and we would just switch to whatever was the fastest or could plow through and do the most damage. It was just so much fun. A few tips and tricks here, which I'll leave up on the screen for you guys to read, along with some other great art from The Simpsons. We have our customer support numbers if you guys want that, as well as a credits page. And these credits kind of continue on. I'm assuming that there were more credits because this was stemming from a cartoon. They probably had to do a little bit of crossover there as well. A notes section, which as you can see, I did not use in my copy. This is just kind of a licensing agreement at the back, which I don't think we need to go through. And I think this is super interesting. So I did collect The Simpsons on DVD at the time. I stopped after a while because there are so many freaking seasons. But I think this is really cool. As you guys know, if you've watched any of these videos on this channel, is that I love these ads on the back of these booklets. So it says The Simpsons Season 3 on DVD. Seasons 1 and 2, collect them all. So it's a 4-disc DVD set, and we got Bart here saying, you know you want it. But I just think this is interesting because typically at the time you would see an ad for something else from the same game creator or something like that, or the same publisher. But The Simpsons was such a strong IP, and I mean, really, it still is, that they were just like, you know what, we're just going to advertise our DVDs. And I think that's great. So with that, you guys, let's check out a little bit of gameplay from The Simpsons Hit and Run, just to have a little trip down nostalgic memory lane, and I'll catch you guys back here in just a couple minutes. So I have to start off by a small apology. There is an audio buzz, and I found out that it's due to just a bad cable that I have. So you might hear a small background hum, but you know, I can't do anything about that right now. So we're just going to play some Simpsons Hit and Run. And I feel like we kind of have to watch the opening cinematic here because I haven't seen this in years. Literally, probably since this game was released, I haven't seen this. These graphics are honestly better than I would have expected for a Simpsons video game coming out of the early 2000s. Classic Homer. I remember nothing about the premise of this game, so we're just going to start a new game.
Hey, I'm endorsing a new cola, kids. And this one isn't poisonous to anybody.
That we know of.
New and improved Fuzz Cola is made from only
I honestly
the
miss The
finest sugars
Simpsons.
and
I haven't
water.
watched them in years.
Plus, it has a special ingredient too hot for the FDA. It'll give you the get up and go you need to do all the pathetic stuff you have to do. Try new improved Buzz Cola.
Cola. Must get Buzz Cola.
I do love that they have all the voice actors from the show on this. Like that's pretty neat.
All right, player one, Homer. Use the directional button or left analog stick to move around.
Okay, that's fine.
This is called walking. Press the X button to jump and hold down the circle button to run.
Okay.
Anytime you're in the air, hit jump again to get a little extra push.
All right. Continue. Let's do this. Talk to Marge. We're going to start the mission. I'm not even going to listen to what you have to say. I'm starting this mission.
It's crashing time.
Jump,
Press
run.
the triangle button to get into the car. And don't take all day. This is the tutorial.
Oh, you love it. You love it.
Okay, homeboy, here's how you drive.
Okay, there's a
the whip.
lot of tutorials.
Press the X button to accelerate and use the left analog stick or directional button to steer. The circle button is your brake and reverse, and the square button is your handbrake. You know,
Okay.
just like every driving game ever.
And it's so funny, too, because now driving games are the opposite. Now it's like R2 is accelerate pretty much in every driving game I play.
I love to sit.
All right. Got our handbrake, our regular brake. You know, this controls really, really nicely. I'm not going to lie. I was kind of expecting...
That's the stuff, psycho. And so it begins.
I was kind of expecting this to control like trash, if I'm being honest. But it's not. It's great. X.
Ooh, brain like shiny thing.
Yeah, great. Those shiny things are called coins. Whenever you get enough of those, you can get a cool surprise.
All right, let's save up some coins and get a car. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oops.
Ooh, the vibration's tickling my feet.
I think it's funny that he said that because the controller is vibrating. Obviously, this is when like vibration function was pretty standard at this point. All right, got to enter the quickie mart. Let's get out. How do I... There we go.
What's this do?
Oh, okay, I see. So can I trigger it and then jump, or do I have to...
Whoa! I love
Look at that.
senselessly pushing things.
Camera got a little wonky on me there, but that's
You can go
okay.
inside certain buildings by pressing the triangle button. Ugh, why did I agree to do this stupid tutorial? It is so boring.
I do love the self-aware humor because I feel like a lot of tutorials are not self-aware in that way, and they're just long. I'm looking at you, Pokemon. I swear, any new Pokemon game that I've played has been, like, the tutorial takes,
Blue,
like, 3
give me a
hours.
Cola and I need another bucket of ice cream with mini pies.
What happened to the ice cream with mini pies your wife bought?
Okay, I'm just gonna grab the thing.
Congratulations, Homer. Mission complete.
All
Go
right.
back home and talk to Mom to start the next mission.
I honestly, I have to say, I am just so pleasantly shocked and surprised at how well this controls. Can I steal a car? Maybe we'll just get in anybody's car.
Feel free to get a ride from anybody
Heck
you see on
yeah.
the street. We Simpsons have done a lot for Springfield, so it's okay to get something back.
All right, so it's not quite Grand Theft Auto, like you're not ripping them out of the car. Okay, so it looks like R1 is brake as well. I haven't looked at the instruction guide yet. I'm filming that portion after this one, so so bear with me. This controls so well. It's just like, it's fun. It's a little sticky. Whoops, sorry, Marsh. Just dove into my car. Can we talk? There we go.
Homie, Lisa left for school.
All right, Lisa left for school. We're going to go pick up Lisa.
Sweet.
What is this? All right. I guess we completed a
Let's
task.
go.
Am I a... Oops, I just hit Marsh. And if I remember correctly, you can kind of like cut through neighborhoods and like people's backyards and stuff. Whoops.
No!
I'm getting to the car. I see.
This car sure can take a beating.
I don't know if the cars eventually explode or what, but this is just great. Whoa, a little too much. I remember me and my buddies, like one of our favorite things to do with this game was get out of there. No! Was just to run over people. I know that's like twisted, but like we used to try to find, we would get like the plow truck and we'd find Hans Moleman and just keep hitting him with the plow truck. Because the physics, excuse me, that's a school bus. The physics in this game are super fun.
Maybe a driver's ed class might help.
Okay, let's retry that. Yeah, but the physics in this game, it's not quite ragdoll. It's like their own weird version of ragdoll physics, and I freaking loved it.
Let's do this thing.
All right, let's try this again. We're gonna catch it this time. I'm gonna take this seriously. Can I go through here?
Way to go, Homer. You the
Oh,
man.
okay, interesting.
Collecting wrenches fixes your car.
Wah, nice. Hell yeah.
2, 4, 6,
I just hit that
you
person.
suck, I break. Da, 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 da. You, I hate.
All right, get on my way. Heck yeah.
Ow, my ass.
Oh, that was edgy at the time.
Nothing lasts forever.
Homer said ass. I'm gonna try not to use the handbrake here because I seem to not be good enough with it right now. Oh god, there's the bus. I seem to not be good enough with the handbrake to warrant it. Nice. Oh, just ran into a phone booth. Is that it?
Oh, yeah.
I guess now I just get out and go into the school. This is so cool. Like I feel like, I mean, the graphics look a little bit Nightmare Fuel, but it's such a trip down memory lane.
Oh, that was too easy.
There are a bunch of these scattered in each level. Little.
All right, we can.
Shouldn't you be in class?
Oh snap! We can buy stuff. Oh my gosh! Chosen one, Homer. I only have 13 coins. I can't buy anything right now. This is great though. This is like it's like Grand Theft Auto if it didn't take itself quite so seriously, and I freaking love that. I think that that's something that at the time, especially, just hadn't been done. And this game was a huge hit. I mean, this game was a success. I remember me and all my buddies used to play this all the freaking time. Oh, you can kick people. I'm gonna go kick someone. I'm gonna kick this kid. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Well, anyway, guys, that's probably going to be it for this chunk of gameplay. If you want to see more gameplay from Simpsons Hit and Run, let me know, because this honestly is a blast, and I could sit here and play this all day. But you know, I gotta go record the first half of the video because you know we got video game cases to look at. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked this video, please consider subscribing or leaving a comment down below. These videos are just so much fun for me to make. I love taking these trips down memory lane. And please let me know if there's a video or a game that you guys want me to cover. Anything that's in this kind of nostalgic 90s, early 2000s era, I'm all about, and I want to talk about it. So if you have anything that you want to see me talk about, just let me know. And with that, I will catch you guys next week. Peace.